Al Shands was a major collector of contemporary art in Kentucky, and I first met him when I came to work at the Speed as the first curator of contemporary art. He was on the board of trustees, and he and I developed a very good friendship, and I would help him look at things and think about things that he may be willing to purchase. I left for 4 years to go to Philadelphia, and when I came back, it was to work with him directly as his personal curator. I worked with Al from 2012 until his passing in 2021.
Julien is like our gym here. I've had friends, from other art communities, and I tell them about Julien and about, we get ready to apply for a grant. You go talk to Julien and he helps us.
In 2016, he said to me, I've decided to set up a foundation and we should decide what it does. My own background is that coming from being a visual artist, so I was very interested in how do we help the artists in the community. But this also kind of worked very well with Al's position because he really loved artists. He thought they were people who actually see the world very differently. And so to make a foundation that began by trying to support those artists was something that we both felt very strongly about. The foundation is now 10 years old. We have supported artists to travel to see major exhibitions, conferences and so on, and spent about $1.5 million in grants to help them.
I was just starting out. I was doing portraiture, taking models and making portraits of like African queens, and it was more or less standard portraits. And one day I received a phone call, and it was from Julien, and he had asked if I would like to go to the Venice Biennale, the Super Bowl of art around the world. One of my fears came up and I was like, I have to think about it. And now I laugh about that. But Julien assured me that this was like the thing to do. That trip was probably the best thing that I ever did in my whole life in relationship to my art.
In 2022, we had the opportunity to actually bring the IKT Congress here. IKT is the International Association of Contemporary Art Curators. And this was a great opportunity to demonstrate to people from outside the rich seam of contemporary art being produced here in the state. Those artists who have been awarded grants, we invite them to come together. We will have a social with them and their friends. And these are great opportunities for artists to actually meet each other. I think one of the things that the foundation has been able to achieve is to help create more visibility for artists from Kentucky.
When I came back home, I took what I learned and poured it into my artwork, and that changed everything. It changed me. Julien seems to have that ability to be able to talk to all artists on all levels and see where they need to go. And that is like our secret weapon here in our artist community. He has this ability to understand each artist, even when we don't understand ourselves.
The most rewarding part of my job is watching this art scene grow, helping artists to think about the practice that they have, and then watching how their work grows, how they get more and more excited about being a contemporary artist. This is Butler the Adventure Cat, who shares his time with me and goes on art adventures, climbing sculpture.
Personally, I think that he is the one that is helping Julien out. So all the awards and everything, he should get something.